The distributive property allows you to multiply a factor across multiple terms of an expression. In this video, we will look at the case where a and b are positive, the coefficient of x is greater than 1, and the expression in parentheses involves subtraction. Let's start with an example. What is the area of this rectangle? Use the distributive property to express the area. What is the area when x is equal to 7? The area of a rectangle is the product of the length and width. With this rectangle, the length is a variable expression. The area of the rectangle is the product of these two expressions, 5 and the quantity 4x minus 6. Using the distributive property with an expression of this form has the a term distributed to each of the terms in the variable expression. So we take the 5 and distribute it to the 4x and the 6 as shown here. The result is 20x minus 30. We evaluate this expression for x equals 7 as shown here. We get 140 minus 30, which is equal to 110. Let's look at another example. What is the area of this parallelogram? Use the distributive property to express the area. What is the area when x is equal to 10? The area of a parallelogram is the product of the base and the height. With this parallelogram, the height is a variable expression. The area of the parallelogram is the product of these two expressions, 12 and the quantity 6x minus 12. Using the distributive property with an expression of this form has the a term distributed to each of the terms in the variable expression. So we take the 12 and distribute it to the 6x and the 12 as shown here. The result is 72x minus 144. We evaluate this expression for x equals 10 as shown here. We get 720 minus 144, which is equal to 576. Let's look at a final example. A number is multiplied by 25, the product is decreased by 27, and the difference is multiplied by 35. Use the distributive property to write the expression. Evaluate the expression for x equals negative 5. This is an example of converting words into an algebraic expression. Let's start with this part. A number is multiplied by 25. Since we don't know which number, we designate it as 25x. This term is decreased by 27. So we write 25x minus 27. The sum, or the entire expression, is multiplied by 35. So we enclose the expression in parentheses and multiply the whole expression by 35, as shown here. This is the mathematical equivalent of this verbal expression. We now distribute 35 to both terms, as shown here. We get 875x minus 945. We evaluate this expression for x equals negative 5, as shown here. We get negative 4,375 minus 945, which is equal to negative 5,320.